to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hey everyone, I'm so sorry. I had to get my mic, which I really don't think I need because I got a new computer. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? I had to come on early today because we are apt to have a blackout. And we may lose power. And so I just don't want to be here too late. When the power makes an appearance and blacks me out. So I figured just come on a little early, give myself an early evening tonight, and it is what it is. I'd rather come on early than not come on at all. And then you guys, I can't even let you know that there is a blackout. So earlier today, we were talking about who's going to be the next person to take the hit. Every pun intended, right? And hold on a second. Someone just had a revelation and it makes me happy for them. God, that is amazing. All right, so I met someone today, but when I say I met someone, temperate, temperate, because he figured out that I was reading him, first of all. I told him I did for a living. Like, what do you do? I was like, counsel. I don't tell people I'm a psychic because they can't handle that. So, what do you do for a living? I counsel. And so he kept talking, and I stay real quiet with men. The one thing I'm going to do with a man is stay quiet. I need to know if I'm safe with you. And you will tell me the first night that we are alone, you will tell me if I'm safe with you. You will tell me. You will tell me if you like women. You will tell me if you have a mental health problem. And most importantly, you will let me know how safe you are as a man. So when I say I've met someone push back because I'm always on surveillance. But he picked up on it and he goes, you read people. And so I just looked at him and I was like, I do. And he goes, I knew it. I knew it. He goes, you're reading me right now. And I was like, yeah. What you gonna do about it? I didn't say that to him, but what you gonna do about it? Every woman should be reading the men that they are with before they have sex. If you don't make getting into bed with someone your priority and read that dude, you wouldn't get in bed with them. Mm-mm. You wouldn't do it. They read you all the time. They size you up and read you and decide whether or not they like you or whether or not they want to take advantage of you. All right. In any case, he figured out I was reading him. But he just sent me a text message. So, whatever, whatever. He was like, can I have your number? Oh, no. So I pretended like I wasn't going to give him my number. Not I pretended. I was like, I was making him wait. No, I'm not trying to give you my number. Who are you? Who are you? But he kept talking to me. And then he asked me again, and I still didn't give it. And he kept talking to me. And then I started to take his number, but I already knew I wouldn't call him if I took his number. So I was like, take my number. No, he took my, I don't remember. I text him. All right, I'm over it. You know what he didn't do? Oh, damn it, he did do it. Damn. He called me by my name. Do you know most men won't call you by your name, especially if they're cheating? Oh, then I said to him, he did do something a little weird. Because I was like, he was like, are you married? Everybody says that to me. Are you married? Are you married? What difference does it make if I'm married? And I said that to him. I was like, no, but you are. And he goes, no, I'm not. I was like, but you got a girlfriend. And he's like, no, I don't. And I was like, really? And then he goes, I'll get my police report. Wait, what? And I was like, why would I want to? But I forget this town. You got to get a police report for getting a job. So he uses it to prove that he's not a criminal? He's like, I'm just trying to prove that I'm a nice guy. That makes me more suspicious of you, though. Anne-Marie, it's my life. Anywho, he's a regular Joe out there in the world, but I'm okay with a regular Joe. In this age bracket, I'm okay. I really do just want a nice guy. So we'll see. We'll see. There are other nice guys out there. I don't have any problems meeting anyone, right? The problem is the quality of what I meet. And with that, I am rigid, very. But he said a couple of nice things about his girl children, and I like a dad that can take care of their girls. So we'll see. Oh, you will. You will have the older they get, the unnicer they get. Mm-mm. Sometimes I think they're just as scared as the rest of us. I don't know. Hi, Incognito. Hi, Michelle. Kenneth, did I say hi to you? I don't even remember. Marsha, did I say hi to you? All right. So we're going to talk about Joe Budden. Oh, damn it. Did I upload the stuff? Let me see. Oh, I meant to upload it. Damn, I didn't upload the pictures. It's really important that I upload these pictures. But that's why, all right. That's why, these phones, they're actually very distracting. Does anybody else believe me? They're so distracting. I get in and I'm going to do something and then I don't. Okay, give me a second. Can anybody can anybody solve this puzzle? Anybody? Oh, the rain, the rain, the rain. We had to close the window. Alrighty now. There is a storm coming. You know what I want to do when there's a storm coming? Eat. I need comfort food. That yes, yes, you win. You win, Miss AC. Yes, you got it. Okay, so Joe Budden, what we're gonna do is play something for you. So it turns out that this woman, Tahiri Jose, steps into the shade room and calls out Joe Biden after he speaks on P. Diddy. And here's what she says, if I could read it. Let me see. F out of here. What the irony. There Oh, I think she said, this is so triggering. All right, This is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house, and me having to talk him into letting me go. Well, well, I remember we were going to talk about the most aggressive men ever and who was going to be next. And I remember you guys missing it by a mile. We had Jay Z, Usher, T.I., DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, Missy Elliott, Little Kim, Nicki, Mary J. Blige, Kris Jenner, Corey with Corey Jenner, John Legend, Jermaine Dupri, Dr. Dre, Snoop, The Game, Carissa, 50 Cent cancels Powerbook. Okay, I don't really care about that. How the hell did we miss Joe Budden? Joe Budden's not even on the list. I mean, okay. So Tahiri is like, yo, you're talking bad about, but look at his statement. His statement says, at Tahiri. Now, he mentioned her directly. She did not. She said, Joey. There's many Joeys in the world. I know a lot of Italian Joeys. He basically called on himself. And he goes, Tahiri, you are lying. Failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men. Outside of me, you lack an identity, which is why you've tried desperately to attach yourself to me for over 15 years. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you, and you were happy. You made the sale. You were fine then. There was that night after Scarlet 6 years ago when you invited me inside your new place. You were fine then. You were on my body your entire last stint on Love and Hip Hop and tried your best to disrespect my son's mother in the process. I had to ask producers to keep you away from us like the cancer you are. Yet you continue to slight or slit or slight my name online because it's your identity. I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. You're a low level, I don't know what that is. I'm not even going to say it. Con woman that's been lying about you already know for ages. I pray you heal and move on one day. Hopefully, this is our last exchange. Prayers to all the real victims. Tahiri, what state was this in? Was it in New York? Um, was it in Cali? What state was this in? It's probably Atlanta, right? Oh, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's probably Atlanta. Because you need to see what the statute of limitations are for someone kidnapping you, which is a federal offense. The fact that you had to convince him to let you go is a kidnapping, Tahiri. Too many of you people like to fight online, but my God, Jesus, Lord, period. Just go to the police sometimes and file a report. File a report today. Because nobody would be calling me a low-lying dick man. No, he couldn't. He would be, oh, what? I would have stopped with at Tahiri. I would have been like, I'm not reading the rest of it. I'm following the report. That's called kidnapping, sweetie. Some people are so used to being abused by their men, they don't even know how criminal it is. That's called kidnapping. Titty, pity dragging Cassie is called kidnapping. That becomes federal. No matter what the state says, that's a federal offense. And notice he didn't deny kidnapping you. He just called you out your face. He never denied one thing that you said. Thank you, Michelle Bell. It was in New York? It was Love and Hip Hop New York? New York has a new thing out there. And I think it's lasting for 3 years, where you could jump back and put in a file, put in a claim for something that happened to you, I believe, 3 years back now. You might want to go to the police and file under the new law. Because somebody calls me out my face in public, call me all kinds of dickmans. What is that? What's a dickman? What's that? Or a dyke man? Or was it a dyke man? Oh, it was a dyke man? A dyke man? What is that? Doesn't matter what it is. Y'all got to play smarter now. This is ridiculous. These men have been abusing you all, and we're just hearing about it? No, take it to the legal route. I'm begging you. Oh my God. This was Love and Hip Hop New York? I know. And she told him no. She got him right back. Oh my God. Tess, prove it. You prove it. She can prove what has happened to her. You can't say, I think, prove it. Because most times what happens is that people are in abusive relationships. It's more likely the man is abusive. First. Seriously. But, domestic violence is what I study. Do y'all hear that thunderstorm? Oh my Lord, the thunderstorm. I have no idea what I was trying to say. We see she was on there and whipped an apple in her boyfriend's face. Whatever. It's a very old story. Posted her miscarriage, said he caused it. Wait, it's not Tahiri that got pregnant, was it? It wasn't Tahiri that got pregnant. Yeah, their relationship was toxic. Who posted her miscarriage? Tahiri? Well, I don't know who this is on. who they're talking about. But I do have something to play for you. All right, let me get over here. Are you guys? Is very okay. Nobody's answering me. Who is she? She posted her miscarriage. Well, here, Joe Budden admits something. I don't know. All right, it's on. This thing is whipping out. I knew I had to get here early.
And the whole team over there, because you were signed as Shady.
I think I am signed.
You're still signed as Shady.
Oh,
you talking about Sway and Tech in the morning back in the day? You talking about Star and Buck? You talking about?
Yes.
Not that one. I think it was this one.
And you own your own particular podcast. That's the Joe Budden podcast. You could have sat that one out and just been quiet, and this shit would have went right under the radar. All you doing is rehashing what you did. For those of you that don't know, Tahiri just went on the Shade Room and basically called out Joe Budden. But before I even show y'all that, I'm gonna bring y'all back to an old Breakfast Club interview. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. This is an old Breakfast Club interview where the Breakfast Club was grilling the hell out of him about his domestic dispute with the women that he had in the past. Let's talk about it.
On the show previously, and we talked about your whole situation with Esther Baxter and the breakup, and what happened, and she cheated on you, and we heard the song and ordinary-ish,
Right, part 3.
But now she's come forward and done an interview, and she's released some pictures. One of them did make people sick because it was like a fetus in the toilet.
No, maybe sick too.
All right, is that a real picture? Is that really
That's wait, is it really what?
Is that really like her
fetus?
Fetus miscarried in the toilet.
That's what she sent it to me as.
See how he answered? That's what she sent it to me as. Look at him deflecting. So for those of y'all that's not aware, Joe used to date this model named Esther Baxter back in the day. She was pregnant with his twins. And during the argument, he decided to restrain her by sitting on her stomach while she's pregnant with his twins and causing her to miscarry the babies. Listen to this, y'all. I can't make this up.
She's saying that you beat her, you strangled her, and you sat on her stomach and caused her to lose her baby.
We actually had that audio.
Hold on, we have the audio.
We got into an argument, and it just basically ended up choking me, so I couldn't breathe, slamming me up against the door, like in the closet door. He threw me on the floor, grabbed me by my wrist, and sitting on my stomach for half an hour while I was 3 months pregnant. Went to the hospital where I found out that I lost.
Home, and I go in the other room, and she's in bed, and I said, "Wake it up, wake it up. What are we gonna do?" And she was like, "What do you mean? I'm asleep." Just like real arrogance. Mm-hmm. I'm like, "What are we gonna do? This ain't gonna continue like this, right? What are we gonna do?" So I dragged her out the bed.
Oh, Lord.
After a couple more lines of that arrogant talk.
He came and said on the Breakfast Club, a nationally syndicated radio show, like he talking about where is Diddy's publicist? Where's your publicist? He sat here on camera and admitted to dragging a pregnant woman off of the bed and making her fall on the floor. Listen to this.
Hair on, no. A little light drag. Nothing.
Let's have a conversation.
Little light drag off a nice king size on a beautiful plush carpet.
Okay.
He said he dragged her out the big king size bed onto a beautiful plush carpet. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be good. I'm sorry. Let me be quiet. I'm talking too much.
Like, please.
Okay.
So we went back and forth with the beefing for about maybe all of 4 to 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then I caught myself. Like, all right, you bugging. And I went in the master bedroom, and I sat by the balcony, and I just smoked a cigarette.
Nope, you dragged her off the bed, Joe, and you sat on her stomach and held her down so she could hear you. Come on.
No. And I smoked a cigarette, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just chilling. So, and now this bedroom, there's 2 entrances. So I thought that I locked both of them.
Right.
Clearly, I didn't. So one was locked, one wasn't. So she comes around a long way,
Right.
Because the house is huge. So she comes around a long way, and she's screaming and yelling at the top of her lungs. So in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, so I spazzed. So I guess it's her turn to spaz
Right.
now. So she comes in, she's screaming and yelling at the top of her lungs. I'm like, dog, we just did this. It's over.
You're still smoking around a pretty woman. Okay, keep going.
You have to
No,
know,
I was
wasn't
alone.
alone.
She came in his vicinity. Objection.
Oh, I was
Objection, Your
alone.
Honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but and I'm by balcony. Anyway, so she comes in. I'm like, fam, we did this already. We don't have to do this.
Right.
She's still screaming. She's screaming. I'm ignoring her. I'm still smoking. On her way out towards the door that's locked, my computer's on the bed.
Uh-oh, that's never good.
So she picks it up
Oh man.
and she slams it into the closet.
Wow.
So now I'm flabbergasted.
Not Joe Budden's computer.
I know. You know what's on that computer?
She know that's my computer.
Right.
She know what that is to me.
She knows. She knows push the button. She
So
knows how to push the
I'm
button.
still kind of in shock.
Right.
So then she threw it in the closet, and as she's walking out, because you got to go through the closet to get out.
Right.
She picks it up again.
And does it again.
And she does it again.
Yeah.
I jumped up like Thor
Right.
or
Attack her violently.
Iron Man or
Right.
somebody.
Objection, Your Honor. Watch your
And I
mouth.
ran so fast into that closet because the closet is like the size of a room.
Right.
And I ran in there and I hemmed up and I said, yo, are you out of your mind?
Right.
He ran up in the closet because she threw his laptop in the door in the closet, ran up on her and hemmed her up. When you hem somebody up, you either choke them, put them in a headlock, or you lift them up by their shirt, by their collar. That's what I know hem up mean. And you literally grab them and literally lift them up of some sort. What the?
And I hemmed up and I said, yo, are you out of your mind? Makeup, I don't know.
Come on, Joe.
I'm telling you.
So the police will call you arrested.
Listen, slow down because it gets crazy. And so we're in the closet
Whoa.
and I got her pinned against the wall.
Right.
Like, and I asked her if she's crazy about 3 or 4 times,
Mhm.
but she's kicking and she's punching and she's swinging. So as I got her hemmed, I got to try to like back up off her, but she's still going and her stamina is unbelievable and
Right.
mine isn't.
Right.
So I put her on the ground.
Mhm.
I don't throw her on the
A
ground,
pregnant woman.
but I'm much stronger than her.
All the more reason you're digging a deep hole for
No,
yourself,
he
Joe.
placed her on the ground.
Listen, I'm
He's
just
saying that she's going
listen,
crazy. He's trying
at
to-
no point am I saying that I haven't done anything wrong. And at no point am I saying that.
Okay.
But I certainly haven't done what's being said. So I put her on the ground and I do get on top of her. Do I sit on her stomach? No.
What do you sit on, Joe?
I would like to think that I sat on what she's got. Oh, it's my mom.
Oh, no.
No.
Obstruction in the court.
Listen,
What's the word? Destruction in the court.
Objection, Your Honor.
Oh, obstruction in the court.
Forget it, Charlamagne.
Okay, so
So as we got
His mother must be listening to the show because this one when the Breakfast Club. I think they were shooting this live. I think his mother calling him like, "Son, shut the f up, son. Son, be quiet, son. Stop talking, son." This guy is digging himself deeper and deeper in the hole. Child.
So as we got huge breasts. So I'm thinking to me, I'm sitting right underneath her breast.
Did he say, "Oh, I didn't sit on her stomach. I sat on her breast, where her lungs is, where the baby could be at as well, everything like that. She can't breathe. You sat your grown ass man on her chest to restrain her while she's pregnant with your twins." Wow.
are they
Joe, you're not
are
stupid.
they real breasts?
No, Joe. No.
Yeah, they're real.
Are they real?
They're
Okay.
real.
Underneath her
So that's
breast
where I'm at. But listen,
Underneath her breast is her
but
stomach.
listen, no. Listen. And she's pregnant, and we just left the doctor. I know where the baby is, number one. And number two, I'm not sitting on her applying my 194 pounds on her stomach. So I have her arms, and all the pressure is on my 2 legs. So I'm not sitting on her at all, really. But I have her
They're
on
like
the ground.
straddling her.
So I have her on the ground.
Restrain her down. Right.
And I'm saying to her, yo, chill, stop. And she's saying, get off me. And that's all she's saying is get off me.
What else is
And I'm
supposed to say?
saying, I will get off you as soon as you stop. She's not responding. She's just saying, get off me.
So she stops. And when is the
So
police
after
coming?
about a minute, maybe 2 minutes the most, I get off her. I get off and she goes about
I'd like to present though.
Uh-oh.
Now, Joe Budden, in all fairness, this has been something that a couple of your ex-girlfriends have accused you
like,
of domestic violence in some form or fashion. Even to Harry, as a matter of fact, when she was getting her tattoo removed.
Jeez.
hold on, pull it up. There's a couple. Go ahead.
Today we are killing that tattoo of the white beater.
And she shows your Joe tattoo. And then even Gloria Velez at one point said something about you and her getting into some type of physical altercation as well.
You know what? A lot of these get away with a lot of like hitting women.
Joe Budden?
Joe Budden.
Damn.
Joe is finished and done. Joe came on the Breakfast Club, and I said, Joe, did you sit on her stomach? He said, no, I sat under her breast. Well, Joe, you wouldn't know anything about being in a good relationship because you're never in one. And every girl you date, for girls. Saying I didn't beat him up, and then I played the. I didn't sit on her stomach. I sat under her breast.
Asking you about Esther Baxter, and like it was like the illest spin I ever got. I don't remember what you said, but I remember it was the illest spin I ever got, and I just shut the fuck up after it. And that's when I knew. I said he is a master at manipulation.
Wow, master manipulation. Probably one of the last seasons I ever watched of Love and Hip Hop was the season where y'all remember Joe Budden proposed to Tahiri. I think it was like outside, like Times Square or something like that. Joe Budden got on his knees and he proposed to Tahiri. And she told him no. Live on, I don't know if it was live, but on Love and Hip Hop, told him no. I'm gonna see if I can probably Google that, but yes, he got on his knees and asked Tahiri to be his wife. She told him no.
Did you beat the shit out of Esther Baxter?
No.
What did you do to her?
Nothing.
Did you sit on her and choke her?
No.
She said you sat under her breast. I mean, on her stomach and choke her.
What you said.
Did you do that?
No.
What did you do to her? Nothing.
Nothing.
She made up all of that.
We have to ask her. She's not present.
Oh my God. This is the fuck I'm talking about. I asked the motherfucker, did she make up all that? He said we would have to ask her.
You would have to ask
What
her.
the I'm asking you.
You can't ask. I don't hold myself accountable for someone else's thing.
Oh, go ahead, explain it. You said, I asked you, is she lying?
That's not what you said.
I said, is she telling the truth or not? What the fuck did I say?
Oh, so let me tell you. You said, so you're saying she's making this stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you would have to ask her that.
What the fuck? I just said, you
She might not have
said.
made it up. She might have got it from a magazine. She might have seen it on TV. I mean, I'm not really sure.
We're going to leave that subject alone. All we have learned today is that Joe Budden is
He has been artist.
So you think he could do
What has gotten spun?
I don't
Sax has
know.
been
Think
talking
he
to
could
himself for an hour. I said
How?
less than 40 words my entire time here. What am I spinning?
He lying again. Look at him.
Go Flores, have a blast, y'all. Yeah. Dolphins, run, fucking gallop, whatever. Why did you queen out just now? Dolphins.
I'm saying so crazy. Yo, who is Joe Budden?
You're right here asking.
Oh. I mean, he confessed. He confessed to sitting on this woman. He confessed to sitting on her breast. What man does that? That's pregnant. That it tells me she lost the baby because the baby was still up here. And I don't know about you, I don't have big boobs. But if you have big boobs, and most women swell up during pregnancy, then he was sitting and smashing her breast. And you know he's about 200 pounds. All y'all need to file police reports. This needs to be public record. All y'all need to file police reports. The pregnant woman, Tahiri, especially if this was in New York City, because they still have an extension of something. I believe it's crimes against women and also crimes against transgenders, I believe. So, not cool, guys. Not cool. Thank you, Steph. He abuses women, sexually assaults dogs. He has also admitted those claims. Joey, stop lying. That's his name. We're going to start calling him Joey. Hi, Chrissy. So, Tess, I don't think it's fair to point out whether or not Tahiri is telling the truth when Joey has a history of abusing women. Just in this interview alone, this wasn't even about Tahir. It was about another woman that was carrying his twins. So please save me with the, I think she's violent too. Please save me with that. Because everyone that, to me, doesn't protect the person that is being abused has been abused themselves and has been brainwashed to not admit it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't watch his show. Thank God, I do not watch his show. He always comes across as aggressive and manipulative on TV. Even on that show with Remy Ma, there was another female co-host, and he spoke aggressively toward her at times. He bragged about relieving his... What does that mean, Steph? Well, Des, I think you should question why you like Joe. Have you been abused, Des? Because I think you need to question. I'm not kidding. If I'm at the stage in my life that if you can't see a bad NIG, then you have been abused. Then there's something about you that likes abuse. I don't know how anyone could like him. And now I'm going to see how long, and I mean how long, will it take for him to go down. Because after hearing these stories, can you consciously watch him? Hip hop is fucked up right now. Hip hop. But can you watch his show? I think there needs to be a boycott. If the men want to watch it and some women want to watch it, go ahead. But majority needs to let men like this be broke. I'm not gonna put money on an abuser. I won't do it anymore. He admitted it. Do you see the difference? I'm not asking you to block him just to cancel him. He said it. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy. When he said it, he thought he had the freedom to say it. But what do you mean, Steph, that he bragged about relieving his dog on his show? I mean, can you say it without being graphic? I don't know. Maybe you can't. Does it mean what I think you mean? But maybe I still don't know what you mean. Oh, I get it. Let me tell you something. If I found out my daddy did some shit like this, I couldn't like my daddy. Period. Not abuse. Not abuse. I couldn't like my daddy. So this is why we do shows like this, to help educate everyone. That you could see that he admitted to the abuses. I sat on her chest. A pregnant woman. There's no space between your chest and a baby's belly, which is usually starting right here, because it lifts up. Get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, listen, y'all don't have to follow me. I'm okay with it. But I refuse to give my money and my good time listening to a man that can abuse a woman so he can keep doing it over and over again. No, I'm not the one. Manually? I know, we just played it, DeQuasia. You just missed it. Manually? All right. Well, there you have it. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Joey Budden. Please allow me to see anything. Yes, that's what we're asking. That's exactly what Tahiri was asking. Like, why are you speaking on Diddy when you're the same guy? That's what Tahiri was asking. And the internet is bringing out all the receipts for Tahiri. And we all are not saying anything. Did you listen? He admitted to sitting on this woman. And he admitted to looking at pictures of deceased fetuses in the toilet. I mean, did she have the twins? Somebody explain to me how she didn't have these twins. In some states, that would be murder. Please, God, I can't believe this, Sissy. Manually, I can't. Like what you're telling me is so gross. Please, God, talk to me about Joey Budden. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Joey's your child. He's your love. He's your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. He is going to get his money compromised by way of sponsorships. I don't know who sponsors his show. Where does he get his salary from? Does anybody know? Oh, about to lose battery. All right. Let me see who pays Joe Budden. We got to go down this rabbit hole. Another rabbit hole. How does Joe make money? Joe pod business makes no sense. He has no ads, no brand deals, barely a guest, no Spotify, no Apple deal, etc. Maybe Patreon, but there's no way that covers his massive staff. And he was rich before that, so where does the money come from? YouTube, he doesn't get views to be balling like that. YouTube cash, just curious, as he was flexing a lot today. But it says here Joe Budden gets paid about $4 million. But they laughed at him and said his claims were bogus. He's only on YouTube? He used to have a Spotify deal. He doesn't anymore? Who sponsors Joe Budden's podcast? In October 2020, Budden revealed that the podcast would be part of his new online media network, the Joe Budden Network. In addition, he announced that the show had signed a new deal to be sponsored by Cash App. All right. Okay, so April 25th, 2024. Joe Budden reveals how much money he's made from podcasting. It's quite lucrative. How much money do you think you've done since you started podcasting? Asked Joe. Altogether, in the whole 10 years, Joe responded about $4 million. His estimate led to uproarious laughter from his co-hosts, who all seemed to say his claim was bogus. I think $4 million, we was doing it for free. All right. He goes, I'm serious. Why you all think I'm lying? Because you just lied. So there's no real answer as to where he gets his money. Let me see. I can estimate how much money he makes on YouTube by his views. He has 1.39 million subscribers. His views get anywhere between 18,000, 30, a couple of them get 164,000. Okay, if he's making about 100,000 views, then he could be making about 6,000 a month to 10,000 a month. So he's probably, some of them have 197 views. So the short story is he is getting his views from YouTube. But if he's getting his views from YouTube and he is a known abuser, this could stop. His viewership could stop. Let me see what everybody's saying. He has his own network. Yeah, but network is a big word, right? There are people in the entertainment industry that can have their own network because it sounds good. Very well could be legal, but it just sounds good. So let's temper what I have my own network means, because not with Spotify any longer. He felt they weren't giving him his worth when they offered a new contract. Right, because he wasn't producing his worth. They probably fired him, child. He was with the show State of the Culture, but may have gotten canceled due to COVID or because it wasn't doing shit. He was also on Complex with DJ Academics for their own show. He's always advertising. Prize Picks, that gambling act. Oh, he's got a gambling act that sponsors him? I could see that. Isn't he Revolt? No, I don't believe he's on Revolt. No. So, I believe most of his money comes from YouTube, which is fine. You know, you can live nicely. I don't know how he pays his other staffers, but I'm sure they don't have like a real, medical insurance and stuff like that. So I'm sure he's getting the bulk of whatever he's getting from YouTube, and he's paying them most likely monthly, right? I would like for them to be honest about how much they're getting paid from him, because it's going to dry up. Either he's going to walk away, like he's been forced to walk away from other projects, or YouTube is going to have a conversation with him. Because the thing about YouTube is that this is a sponsor related company, period. And so the advertisers that are attached to his show, and he's a known wife beater, a known woman beater, like, how does YouTube justify his podcast at this stage of the game? So if y'all want something different to happen, contact YouTube. But he shot himself in the foot. He self-damaged himself. The high priestess tells me a lot of shit is going to come out about him. That pregnant girl, she's going to say something. Look, she's going to say something. She's going to say something. Just like Diddy, he's going to have a public throwdown. And he's trapped. He's trapped. Now, he wants to figure out a way to get out of this mess, but the gauntlet is going to go down on him. The decisions are already going to be made. He's going to lose everything because he's such an arrogant man, he can't work with anyone, and that's why he has his own show. He wants to save what little bit of money that he gets, but he's going to be crying in 3 areas of his life. So, you're going down, Joe. Oh, I didn't mean to do it this way. I meant to lower the stage. You're going down, Joe. This is the final outcome. This is the world watching you go down, much like P. Diddy. He's a Virgo, so for him to lose money, it's going to be crazy. But in addition to that, Virgo men, they are stalkers. They're weird. I can't call them all abusers, but the only way you could hurt a Virgo is take money from him. So there's much more secrets coming out, guys. Much more. So I don't know, child. This is not looking good for him. Do you want me to pull some more cards, or are you guys satisfied? Because they don't like their money to be funny. No. So the best revenge you could give Joe is to make his money go away. And you can unsubscribe to him, and you can contact YouTube. Because he has history where he admitted to abusing women. We don't have to put up with this anymore. Melissa Ford is the pregnant woman. What I like says he has a few income streams, but seems to have falling outs with everyone. Guess he needs to be deplatformed. If Melissa Ford gonna say something, yes. If that's the pregnant woman, yes. Absolutely. So he can't seem to stay with companies. He's arrogant. He's full of shit. He's full of himself. And we know too many men like that. I don't know about you, but I've met a plethora of men, and I cannot stand the arrogant ones. I cannot even stand the ones that think they have so much money. Don't tell me you got a yacht. I'm not impressed. I know I could be trapped on that yacht. So, no. You want to impress me? Fly me out to Italy. Business class, first class. Make sure I have a electronic round trip ticket home. Oh, she was a co-host on his show recently? See how women forget easily? I would never talk to anyone that took a baby out of me, let alone two. Oh my God. That's because he's a master manipulator. He just sweet talked himself into her coming on his show. I can't. Let me see if I should pull some more cards. You're going to see 2 weeks to 2 months. He feels like he lives in a lap of luxury in his mind. He feels like he's filthy rich to me, but no, he just stepped on a knife and the knife went straight in his back. People, he's going to act like he's okay, but he's going to be burning up inside. People are going to come out. By the way, he has mental illness. He has mental illness. And by the way, there's another pregnancy story from another woman. There's another pregnancy story here. Tahiri is going to come out and explain why she did not accept his proposal. And I believe that she's going to add that she thinks he's bi. Come on, Tahiri, bring it out. I believe that's what she's going to say, that she didn't go through with it because she believes he's bi. You know that New York scene, that New York hip hop scene is very, very, very gay. Very gay. And you know what? That's why it makes so much sense that Atlanta turned gay. Because everybody from New York went to Atlanta and made Atlanta openly gay. Do you know what I mean? Am I being rude? I don't care. Atlanta turned gay because of the New Yorkers that went there. Call me a liar. All the gay New Yorkers went there because they couldn't be openly gay here, especially the black ones, right? Because they're mama's church, the neighborhood. So what these fools do, they went to Atlanta and turned Atlanta gay. Can't find a straight man in Atlanta. He admitted he was bisexual? Come on. Don't say if I can remember. I need confidence. He came out and said he's bi? Oh my God, come on. Let's solve the problem. Let's solve it. He is not bi. He is gay. Period. Why can't they just say it? Why can't they just come out and be gay? You would help all the women in the world. Because if we know that you're gay, we're going to be like, okay, cool. You just be my gay husband. We will shop together. We could wear the same pastel, bright yellows and pretty blues. Like, stop acting like you like women when you don't. God, that's the problem. Didn't you say these men that are women are usually gay? I don't know, sissy. Full sentence. We all have a gay husband. I love me a gay husband, child. Because it's so freeing. Like, you laugh together. You have fun together. There's no sexual tension. Like, it's the best. The absolute best. And you never got to worry with your gay husband because they don't like you. Their wee wants to be somewhere else, not in you. So you are safe with your gay husband, child. Yes. He says gay things all the time? Oh, my God. Allegedly. Didn't you say that these men that hate women are secret? Yes. Thank you for clearing that up, sweetie. Yes. You got to look at the men that just don't like us. But they say it. If you listen, they will tell you they're gay. You just kind of go, Women are trash. Oh, and if a man talks about a woman to a woman, they don't like you as a person, and they're gay. And please don't send me any gay texts. I don't care. I'm not talking about gays. I'm talking about Joe Budden and people that don't come out to be gay. And then you go to Atlanta and you're still down low. You're still marrying women. And most times they marry successful. They try to get with successful women because they can't afford to pay their rent. They're living out their cars. They want to live large. They go find themselves a nurse that's making good money, somebody that's walking around in a BMW. They find you all. I have to tell you, that kid upstairs can't sing, and it's so disturbing. I know y'all can't hear it, but he can't sing. He started out singing well, but she's forcing it. And so he's going to fry his throat in a minute because the little boy cannot sing. At all. He should try dancing. All right. Yeah, not thinking about you. Mel Force sits there week after week participating in that behavior. Then she has mental illness too. I'm wondering, oh, hi, Kat. Oh, we can hear. Kat is my hairdresser, but she's also a former church choir singer, so she knows. Like, are you listening? Like, oh my God, that's the one that abuses her little boy. And the other way that she abuses him is she makes him sing every night. That boy can't sing. He did start out well because I was listening, but then he's struggling. Yes, he's off key, way off. Hi, beloved. Screaming cats. Yes. Bless his heart. But I'm just pissed that his mama is like forcing him to do this. He did start out as a good singer. I'm telling you, I'm warning you. I heard him. But then she started pushing lessons and this and that. And now he belts out the worst notes ever. And I can't take it anymore. I'm done. I'm over it. I can't do this anymore. And then that's the boy that is, the mother called me a mother skunk. And I was like, what does that mean? As she's yelling at me, I'm like, what does that mean? At least let me know what a mother skunk is. I want to get mad, but I don't know how to get mad because I don't know what a mother skunk is. And then when I tell everybody, they're like, oh my God, that's the worst thing somebody could call you. I'm like, really? All right. There's not even an English alternative. Like, it kind of is motherfucker, but they say it's worse than motherfucker. This is my Caribbean life. All right. Joe Budden, you will go down the yellow brick road by way of P. Diddy. Can we put them all on the yellow brick road? Because that's where all the liars are, the cowards. Drake is there now. Did you not get the reference when Kendrick put the whiz? You didn't get that reference on the yellow brick road of a bunch of liars and cowards? Because remember, what is the purple brick road? The purple brick road is the road of healing. It's the road of, oh, damn Damn it, I said I needed some boxes. Oh, damn it. I thought I had a package of boxes from USPS, and it looks like I have 10. Oh my God, but it's okay. I'm just going to package everything, bring everything down to USPS, labels ready. All I got to do is put it in the boxes. I'll work it out. This is the last of the oils. Oh, I'm so overdue. I'm so sorry, everyone. All right. All right. You didn't get that reference. You know, I have to tell you, Kendrick must watch me or follow me, right? Because how often did I say the yellow brick road is for liars and cowards and skanky holes, right? And little weird, to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard, like little weird, like little. Any case, the Wizard of Oz can have weird shit like that. The Purple Brick Road can have little people, but they could be little fairies. The unicorn lives there. This is where we grow into our own identities. This is where we want to heal. We don't want to lie anymore. So over there, you're not going to pretend to be bi. You're going to be full gay, and you're going to be proud of it over there. If you can't be proud of, and there's nothing wrong with being bi, by the way, because that's the B in LGBTQ, A+. There's nothing wrong with being bi. What's wrong with being bi is when you lie about it and you literally hate women, but you can't tell your mama you're bi. So you marry a woman and you do a man in secret for 25 years. You know the type. Oh, you know. You know. They all be watching Tracy. I know. When I saw that part, I was like, Kendrick. The yellow brick road is where the liars are at. And I've always said that. All right. They got to come out and say that they watch me. I don't want to be everyone's secret. I feel like I'm having an affair with most of these YouTubers. I feel like we're having a secret affair. Tell me more, Tracy. Sing in my ear. What else do you know? And then they go out and they act like they discovered everything. But it's literally me. Kendrick, it's okay if you tell people it was me. It's okay if you tell people you love me, that you watch me. I would love that. Okay. All right. What is his name? Joe Budden. I like to find the ones that are hidden. You know what? I'm going to take this one. Oh, I saw it. I try not to look at it because I feel like I can influence the twirl. Joe Budden has mommy issues. Let's just start there. His mommy issue. Oh, there you go. Right side up, child orphan. Independence based on learning to go it alone. Conquering fear of survival. Huh. Is he not good by himself? Could he be a whole thing by himself? I think not. Love me some Kendrick. Oh my God, I love me some Kendrick. I love his deep eyes. Oh, I love Kendrick. And I love Kendrick from a mother's perspective, everyone. Not a love. I love Kendrick from a spiritual minded, conscious person that has been changing the world. That's what I love about him. All right. Child orphan. You can love him sexually, not me. Okay? You can. Sin W. Best known pattern in many fairy tales. Reflects feelings that aren't a part of your family or tribal spirit. Helps develop psychic independence based on personal judgment and experience. Look at this. Look for a lifelong pattern of relating to animals, such that your psyche and spirit needs these bonds for your own well-being. Male animals, by the way. Evaluate your childhood memories, particularly if your painful history arises from the feeling that you were never accepted as a family member. I wonder what his childhood was like. Because I think he probably had a weird childhood. I wonder if he was like touched in any way. He could have been. I'm not accusing him of having this experience, but it certainly sounds like he has been. All right, which I hope he wasn't, but a lot of unresolved mental health issues. And I do get him as a little, mental health issues, like not a little bit, big. Like he doesn't understand reality. He loses reality. He loses touch with reality. So that's pretty scary. So, and he loses touch from minute to minute. So you just never know where he's at emotionally. All right, everyone, I did my job. I'm ready to eat. Love you all. Goodbye. Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. If I upset anybody in this feed, I'm so sorry. I never mean to upset. I still love you, and I thank you. And if you want to be upset with somebody, be upset with Joe Budden. Okay. Bye, Joey.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys.